there's this girl, she's dating an Indian guy. They've been dating for like 5 years. And she was married before and has children from her previous partner. And so the guy's family apparently knows about her and the kids. They post together on social media. So family in India has seen them together.
Yeah.
But the parents don't have social media. So the boyfriend was going back to India to visit his parents with the sole purpose of him going is to tell his parents that he wants to marry this girl.
Okay.
So he's been there a couple of weeks and only has a couple of weeks left. He still hasn't told the parents about the girl yet, or that they're going to get married yet. And he's telling the girlfriend, he doesn't have much time and he hasn't been texting her very much. And he's just saying he's too busy and they haven't really had time to talk about it yet. And he's only got, a few days left in India. So I think he's not going to tell him.
You don't think, but you know how it feels like when we go to India, like after that a long time, if you're visiting it, you're going to be like really busy, like with family and friends and
but you're not that busy where you can't text your girlfriend.
That's true, but the time difference and where he is, like sometimes the network and the
You'll blame it all on network.
But how many kids she has?
2 or 3, I don't know.
2 or 3. I could see that as like he's probably I could see that as a
he's chicken.
He's chicken out, telling that to the family. But if the family already knows,
I think they don't really know that much. I think they probably think she's just a good friend.
Yeah.
And they don't know that it's that serious.
Oh, they don't think like.
That's what I think.
But is she ever talked to the family?
No.
She never did talk to the family?
No, they've never, no.
So how she knows? She just assumed like they know he's with her?
Well, she says they post pictures together on social media.
But
the parents don't have social media. Other family members have social media.
But still, you can block that from others seeing it. And she probably sees it when he posts it,
but his family
picture.
Members don't treat.
But he could select her to see the picture and the other family members like not to see the picture. So
yeah, I think if he wanted to, he can make time to text her, and he would make time to talk to the family, his parents, if that was his main priority for going.
That was his main priority. Yeah.
Because he's saying, there's always people at the house, there's people coming and going. They're not there early in the morning when you wake up. They're not there when you go to bed. You have time to talk.
You have to have that mood to have a conversation like this with the family.
That's his whole point of going to India, was to tell them he wants to marry this girl.
So I think like he's chickening out
I think he's lying to the girl.
Yeah, could be. But maybe his circumstances, like she need to have like a conversation with him, sit down and ask like, hey, what's going on? Do you really want to tell the family like, do you want to get married? What's the problem? What do you think is the issue? So they need to have like conversation.
I have an update.
What is it? What's update?
She said he finished his trip in India, came back wherever they're living, another country, and he did not talk to them. He says he didn't have a chance. He's not ready to commit. Why would you date someone for 5 years? And now he's saying the issue is that she has kids, but they've been together for 5 years and it hasn't been an issue for him since, for 5 years. So why would you string her along for 5 years with her hoping and thinking, we're gonna get married, and now he's like, it's a problem. I can see that. Especially, darling, if you when they tell the family like, okay, I want to marry a girl but she has like 3 kids, so like they'll be like, why do you have to take on the responsibility of 3 kids when you can get somebody like with no kids? Like that's probably family, I'm sure. A good Indian girl. I'm sure. So But he shouldn't have.
Yeah, he shouldn't
been
have.
with her
And
for
then
5 years if he knew that that was going to be the end result.
I agree. I agree with you on that. And then like they need to.
He needs to get a backbone if he really wants that and tell his parents, this is what I want.
He probably don't want to. That's
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably a good point to think about. Like he probably don't want to. That's probably why he don't want that commitment.
What do y'all think?
What do you got? Okay, so heard both our stories, and let us know what do you think. It's gonna be funny. I can't wait to read the comments. I seriously can't wait to read the comments on this one. So this is about like all the Indian guys. I'm telling you, like all this foreign girls, they all want this Indian guys. So there is something in it.
I don't know why, because they're not brave enough to even tell their families. They're too chicken, and then they'll date these girls for 5 years and go back to India.
So Maggie
and
here,
leave the girl and marry an Indian girl. Like, why do you do that?
yeah.
That's just wrong. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
We need to see like how many of the, you know, foreign people doing that to the Indians.
It's just
like,
wrong.
It's just wrong. Either
It's
way.
wrong. Yeah.
So something is going on. Let us know if you know somebody like that, or if you have any experience with it on the comment. We do think about everybody else around, what they think. Even like when I speak to other people like back home, still like they do have that feeling about like everybody else. That's none of the business here. Like here, they don't even like think about.
I don't
like,
care what my neighbor thinks about our
like,
relationship.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
care.
That's one. I don't know, like because we just live in a community where like which I don't know. It's just different how we think about that.
But why does this neighbor care what we do in
That's
our
true.
household?
That is so true.
They don't pay our bills. They
Yeah.
don't raise our kids. So why do they have any say so?
They have a point right here, okay? So just listen, the guys. If you're dating an American girl or any other foreign girls, this is what you need to show your parents. Neighbors,
Neighbors
all
don't
the-
matter.
all the distant relatives,
It doesn't matter.
they don't pay your bills. It's just the relationship that we have to nurture.
It only becomes a problem when they are interfering and you are allowing them to interfere and cause
Point.
that break.
Okay, so anytime when you have a gory girl
Am I a gory girl?
Yeah.
A gory?
or gory or foreign girl, step in and say like, hey, this is just us and we dealing with each other. We don't need anybody else interfering.